At 6, more fallout tonight from the reprimand of Austin Police Chief Art Acevedo. He's docked 5 days' pay after making comments to cadets on the February police shooting death of David Joseph. The city manager launched an investigation into Acevedo's comments. An outside investigator found he didn't violate policy but used poor judgment when he made those comments.
Last night we reached out to the mayor and all 10 city council members to learn their response, and KXAN's Kylie McGivern followed up with each today. She found some believe this is part of a bigger communication issue.
Council members were here at City Hall to talk about the budget, an opportunity we used to follow up and see how they feel about being given little to no heads up on Chief Acevedo's reprimand.
Really, the first time I heard what had happened was watching the news. This was one that did seem like a pretty big one that I did not know of until I watched the news that night.
And Councilmember Delia Garza wasn't the only one. We called city leaders Monday night and learned some didn't find out about Chief Acevedo's reprimand firsthand.
I think I would have appreciated more information, more background than at right before a news story was expected to go out.
The mayor and city council got official word at 6:05 p.m. and an email from city manager Mark Ott. But the email failed to include memos KXAN obtained between the city manager and police chief, providing some insight into comments Acevedo made regarding an officer-involved shooting.
Having those last night would have also been helpful too.
We asked the city manager about that criticism from council members.
I can tell you I've not had that kind of conversation with any member of council.
I certainly believe that we should have more access to more information as soon as possible.
Councilmember Garza tells me she expects the topic of communication between council members and the mayor and the city manager to come up during Ott's performance review, which is underway right now. At City Hall, Kylie McGivern, KXAN News.
And Councilmember Ora Houston says she's not concerned so much about the lack of heads up, although she says she's still reviewing all the documents before commenting further. Mayor Adler's staff tells us he's been traveling and has not yet had time to review the memos so he can offer comment. And Chief Acevedo was stripped of 5 days' pay over all this. We checked to see just how much money that is. Under his contract, Acevedo makes about $216,000 a year. That works out to close to $4,500 he's losing.